Hello and welcome. Hi, Chancellor Adam here. I thought it'd be fun to try this IQ test by Mensa Norway. It's just done for entertainment purposes, so the score doesn't really tell you your IQ, but I thought it'd be a fun challenge. And so I looked through the rules. It looks like there's 35 puzzles. You have 25 minutes to complete them. You don't need any specialized knowledge or math skills. And the puzzles get progressively difficult but are weighed equally. So you get a point for each correct answer. You don't get a penalty for guessing wrong. And since they're all worth the same, you might want to spend, you can spend a little bit less than a minute for each, but um, I think it's worth it to spend time on earlier ones, which you have a better chance of getting right because they're easier than later ones that maybe you don't want to bank all your time for those because maybe they're too hard and it's a waste of your time. So anyway, I'm just going to do my best, just have some fun with it, and then we'll go there. I'm not sure what score you need to qualify for Mensa if this was an actual test. I remember in the past something like either an IQ of 130 or 135, but I guess we'll figure it out once it comes. So pick your age range and then we'll get started. Oh, okay. So it looks like this is an example. Okay, so you have three circles here, three shaded squares, and then, yep, B would be the answer. So hopefully they're as easy as this. Let's get started with the actual test. All right, so time is going. We got the square that's traversing. It's just going from left to right, so we want a full grid with the square on the right side. So that's the answer to that one. This one, it looks like the outside image, like the square or whatever, the circles are staying the same, but this circle is turning to a plus sign and then to a diamond. So circle plus sign, we need a diamond in the center and a square overlaying it, so that's that. Similar pattern here, the outside image stays the same, so we need a triangle, and then it's blank circle plus, so we need a blank with a triangle overlaying it, so that's easy. Here, it looks like this thing is just going from right to left or sort of sliding down. Okay, so then down, that makes sense. This one, you're just rotating 45 degrees. So we want the line to be pointing to the right and the little thing to be at the bottom part of the line. So, oh, oops, bottom part of the line pointing to the right. Okay, that makes sense. It's a little bit harder commentating this, but that's fine. I think it's more fun this way. So this one, it looks like you're adding a square to the bottom each time. So you get this. So here you're adding a square to the bottom each time. Okay, so then you just want this one with another square, which is E. This one seems a little bit less obvious. It looks like you're going from 1 to 2 to 3, so you're going up by a square each time, and you're also like shifting. So these are on the lower right corner, these start from the lower left corner, these are starting from the upper left corner. So for this one, we're starting left, then we're starting right, so we need to start at the bottom right, and we need to go 5. So that's this one. Yep. Okay, perfect. Um, this one I'm lost. So it looks like I'm not sure what the transition is from here to here. And this one just looks like it's like a flipped image, like you're flipping it um, over the, I guess, x-axis. Um, so let's see. Okay, so at least this last pattern seems to be holding up. Not sure what you're doing to get from the first one to the second one. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Is there something that's just a mirror image of this? That would be C. So hopefully that's right. We could spend a little bit more time on it to be sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how this matters here because it looks like, yeah, let's not waste time. We'll just go with C. For this one, it looks like the circle is staying the same um, while the square is traversing. It seems to be going like down sort of clockwise one quadrant each time, and sometimes it wraps around the circle, so that's fine. But for this one, that means the circle is in the lower right quadrant and the square is in the lower left quadrant, so that's D. This one, it looks like you're just rotating 90 degrees counterclockwise each time. So down to right to pointing up with the shaded part on the left. Up, shaded part on the left is D. All right, this one, I'm not sure what's going on here. Looks like you have a oval, and then it gets overlaid by the square, and then the oval disappears. Okay, that makes sense. Here you have an oval with a shaded circle inside, and then when that happens, you get the square, but you also get the mirror image. So that's interesting. And then it doesn't disappear completely. The circle that's in the middle goes away, and the original oval disappeared. Okay. And then this one, you start with a circle, and then here you don't get the square. You just get the oval, but this time it's pointing this way. So I don't know. I think there's no overlaying square then because it didn't happen in the first panel. So I'm going to eliminate E and F. Um, and then I think the circle, the shaded circle goes away because that's what happened here. So right now we just know no square, no circle. So that leaves us with A and C. Um, A would be the oval pointing this way, and C is the oval pointing this way. Here, the difference between this oval and this one is it did rotate. Um, but then mine is here, so I'm not sure. I don't want to waste too much time, but I feel like we're down to 50-50, so I would like to make it be 100% sure. Ugh. Um, Here we had an sort of vertical oval, it went away. Here we had both, and the vertical oval went away. So maybe the vertical oval going away is the rule. So in that case, I'm just going to keep the oval this way. I have no idea if that's right, but that's my best guess. This one looks like you're sort of shifting, so from upper right quadrant to lower right quadrant to then lower left quadrant each time, but the shading gets changed. Does it happen all the time? No. So from this one to this one, the shading is fine. But then when you go from this quadrant to this quadrant, the shading changes. So that's interesting. Um, and then when you go from here to here, the shading changes. But I mean, this one then goes to this. So I'm going to go with A. I don't quite get why the shading changes sometimes, but it doesn't seem to for this one, so we'll just leave it be. This one, I don't immediately understand what's happening. You have a circle, triangle, square for everything. So it looks like this has to be a triangle of some sort. So that eliminates A, C, and D. So, and then what is the shading of it? So every panel has fully like, black and then like sort of medium colored in and then blank. And this one has the same thing. So if that follows the pattern, then we should have B. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna go with B. There might be some other way of like predicting it, but it looks like let's not overthink it too much and just pick that. This one I don't immediately understand. It looks like you have this line. It's shifting by 45 degrees, and then it's going from horizontal to vertical, so that's strange. But it goes from horizontal to vertical here, so that's good, and then it shifts another 45 degrees. So it looks like when you're going from fully horizontal to the next one, you're shifting 90 degrees. Maybe that's the rule. But for everything else, you're shifting 45. And then you're going circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle. So this should be circle, square, triangle. Should be circle with a line going right down the middle. That's A. We'll go with that. All right, this one baffles me. This like whatever the two lines, that's rotating 90 degrees clockwise each time. So that's pretty easy. Yeah, that makes sense. So it should be pointing up, and then that means, all right, so we're down to B and F. So unless I'm misjudging it, we've already eliminated most of the choices. And then the question is, do you have two circles or three circles in the side? And I don't quite get the rule. What makes this one go to 3 and then to 2? Is it every time you rotate right, you get, nope, because when you're going from this one to this one, you go from 2 to 1, and this was 1 to 3, so that can't be the rule. Um, all the panels have 1, 3, and 2, 1, 3, and 2, 1, 3. So let's just go up with 3 circles, but I'm not sure if there's a better way of solving it. Let me just go back. Was that, yeah, this is, yeah, I think that's right. This is pointing down, left should point up. Okay, okay, whatever. Um, this one, this sort of semicircle is like sliding down. Oh, no, no, it's rotating 90 degrees. Rotate 90 degrees, and then the shading changes. Rotate. So let's figure out. So it's rotated 90 degrees again, so it has to be pointing like B, E, or D. And then again, I'm not going to overthink it. This one is just empty shaded and then fully shaded in. Empty hashtag shaded in. So we need it to be empty. We need it to be pointing this way. So that's B. Um, this one, it looks like just 45 degrees and then 90 degrees. 45 degrees and 90 degrees. Okay, so that's easy. So this should be D. This one, so you have 2 and 2, sort of the mirror image, like the same exact image, and then it becomes this. Okay, okay. Why don't we just do this image except flipped? So it should be 3 vertical lines and 1 horizontal line, and we have C that matches that. I think that's what the pattern is. This one, I have no idea what's going on here. You have, so it's changing from this like diamond to dots to line, dots to line. So this should be dots. And then the dots are appearing where? They always appear on the corners. Okay, so it's either A or F, most likely. And they each have a diamond. So this one doesn't have a diamond, so we're just going to go with A. Hopefully that's right. This one, what's the pattern? We're not rotating anything. Oh, okay. I think it's like an adding. So this plus this gives you this, and wherever you have, so like no like space and then line, you get line. But if you have line and line, you get space. So it's like adding, but where they overlap, you delete. So that seems easy enough. So this should have a vertical line. This line here should be a full box. Should be a full box with the diagonal just going this way. This diagonal gets erased. So that's A. It's the only one that's a full box anyway, too, right? Am I making, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll pick that. This one just seems to be the same thing, addition. Let's just make sure, yep, so it's just addition. So the outside of the square is going to get eliminated here, but there will be stuff here and here. So like this A part, but also this is retained. So it's like A with a plus, which is B. Yeah, A and this B, perfect. Okay, double check. Yep, makes sense. Okay, cool. All right, I think we're doing decently on time. These are probably getting harder, so maybe we'll run out of time, but they're the toughest ones, so that's fine. This one, the under the line, the circle seems to be staying put, so that's easy enough. The square seems to be traversing, and then when it covers the circle on top, it just covers it up. But I think that means you need a square on the left and nothing else. Square on the left and nothing else. So that's E already. And then it checks out the circle. Yep, so that's E. Perfect. This one, I have no idea what's happening. So it looks like all of them have 5 shaded symbols and 4 unshaded. So this one should have 2 shaded symbols and 1 unshaded. So that doesn't eliminate anything. They're all like that. Okay. We have 1 triangle, 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 1 triangle, 2 triangle. So there should just be 1 triangle in our final answer. Say, okay, so again, that doesn't help us. 3 of the triangles are unshaded and 1 is shaded. So this one should have a filled in triangle. So that means B, C, F. We can eliminate the rest. How about the circle? This one, position 2, position 1, position 3. So I think it changes each time. So if that's the case, then circle in the middle and a triangle that's shaded in. Circle in the middle, triangle shaded. It's only F fits that. So I'm just going to go with that and then hope for the best. Let's see what we have here. I think that's another one of those addition puzzles that we just did so many times before. Because you add this and you get this, and any overlap, which they don't have, disappears. Yeah, here there's overlap, so that went away. So it's just an addition puzzle. There's nothing here. There's a vertical, a horizontal line down the middle. Horizontal line down the middle. This is gone. Okay, this is there. This is there. Oh no, no, this is gone. So it's just this and this. That's gone too. This and this. And then, horizontal line with this and this. So that's F. I think that's F. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. Wow. What is this? I have no idea. Oh my goodness. I don't like this one. Uh, there's dots and circles. There seems to be some sort of like mirror image stuff going on, but my brain is not good enough to. So this is 25. Let's just pick one at random, and we'll come back to it. See if we can find an easier one to do. Yeah, I'm at a total loss what to pick. All right, let's just go with that one. All right, and then what do we have here? So the lines seem to get the addition rule. Yep, that's good. So that means we can at least say it should just be like F here, but it could be, well, it can't be B. All right, so I guess just based on that, we could, yeah. All right, I'm not going to look into it too much more. It's just the addition rule, and this is the only one that fits. So, okay. What's going on here? It looks like medium angle, large angle, small angle, and we're shifting by 90 degrees each time. Yeah, okay. So we're pointing right, pointing down, so we have to point left, and it has to be the large angle, which is A. Okay, good, easy enough. This one, is it also addition rule? Yep, it's the addition nonsense. Okay, cool, fine, that's easy. So let's see, what do we have here? So this part stays, this part stays, this part stays, so there should be like a triangle like this. There should be an overlay like this, and this, so that's D? No, because this part is gone. Uh, oh, no, no, there shouldn't be a triangle because these delete each other. All right, this makes sense to me. I think it's A, but let's just make sure. Yeah, this seems like an easy one. A it is. The A's have it. Okay, it's A. What's going on here? So we have, this looks, oh, I have no idea what's happening. Two squares and then a shaded square, but then these go away to this side, and then they flip back. Is that how that works? But then what happens here? No idea. Um, uh, there's no three shaded squares to the left, which is what I thought was happening there. Maybe, totally don't understand what's going on here. Maybe it's like a movement thing? No. 332, 123, yeah, just even the number of, no idea what this is. Let's just take a guess and come back to it in case there's time. It looks like there's no more than one, oh no, this one has two black squares. I just have a feeling it's going to be like a shaded black square and like a normal square. Maybe this one? I have no idea. All right, let's just guess. We're wasting time. We'll try to come back to it. We have some time left banked, but these are getting really tough for me anyway. So circle, circle becomes triangle. Is that, and then if there's nothing, then it stays, and if nothing stays. Okay, so it looks like an addition rule, but circle, circle makes triangle. Triangle, circle makes nothing. Circle, circle makes triangle. Okay, that seems good. So circle, circle makes triangle. Triangle, why am I saying triangle? Square. Circle, circle makes square. Um, Square nothing, did we ever have that? Yeah, square nothing stays, so there should be two squares pointing up. That's good. How about square and square? Do we ever have square and square addition? No, so I don't know what happens. Okay, maybe it turns into a circle. Um, how about circle and nothing? Circle and nothing is a circle, so there should be square, square, circle, and then square and square. What happens? Doesn't matter because E is the only one that fits that pattern. So I guess, yeah, circle, square and square also make circle. Fine. What's going on here? Two shaded ones, then becomes one, and then becomes one. What the heck is going on? Maybe it's just an addition rule. Okay, good. Yeah, it's an addition rule. If you add two shaded squares, you get a blank square. Yeah, okay, fine. So it's just addition. That's easy. So solid square, solid square, solid square, empty square, empty square, empty square. Oh, so just these. So just D. All right, so it's just addition. That's easy. I wonder if this follows the same pattern as we had before. Maybe, maybe not. So if it's just an addition rule thing, nope, because this added to this becomes nothing. All right, circle, circle makes square. I think we've had that before, so, but then here, circle, circle doesn't make square. Maybe it's like a flipping thing. It's like a superimpose over the x-axis situation. But then what's happening here? Superimpose over the x-axis situation? No? Just the bottom part flips up? Okay, that could work. Although no, doesn't work here. Yeah, no clue. And I'm running out of time, so I'm panicking a little bit. Don't know what's going on here. I have no idea. Let's go with, I'm just gonna guess. I don't even know what to guess. C? C looks good. Circle, circle. No? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Sure, C. Try to come back. I don't think we're coming back to anything. I don't even know which ones we skipped at this point. So we have three left. We have 3 minutes. Let's try to get at least one more right. But these are become very hard for my little brain. Okay, this could just be addition. But then the bottom has a weird rule. It's not addition, I don't think. Yeah, it's not. It's like flipping over the axis. There's some flipping involved. But I don't know what the rule is. Some flipping, I have no idea. I don't really don't know what's going on. All right, let's go with E. That looks funny. Just instinct. And then this one, is this an addition rule thing? Nope. Unless circle plus, unless empty plus empty is open circle. Closed plus closed is nothing. And then it could be, yeah, empty plus empty. We don't have an empty plus empty situation. Okay, so let's not worry about that too much. Closed and closed gives you, by closed I mean shaded in. No, no. Okay, how about just open circle and blank? Open circle and blank should give us closed circle. Nope, doesn't appear in any of these, so that rule is wrong. I have no idea. It looks like it's, yeah, I don't even know what to guess. Sure, C. And then last one, um, looks like there's some weird like flipping mechanic that's happening with addition. This line is staying, but instead of this, we got like the square is flipping it. Does that make sense? But then why is that happening here? It's not. I have no idea. No idea at all. Okay, so this is very humbling, especially these last few puzzles. Let's just go with something with two lines, just because my brain is telling me that that's important. Maybe um, A. Sure, great. Okay, you have now completed all the exercises. You can review. Let's just finish. It's only 40 seconds. I don't even remember which ones we skipped. Yeah, let's just see. Okay, great. All right. So our IQ is 133, and that is the 99th percentiles. Okay, and it looks like Mensa is 130 and above. So if this was a real test, we would qualify for Mensa. I did quite a bit of guessing there, which I think changes things a bit, and I doubt 25, or was it 35? Yeah, 25-minute, 35 question test can tell your IQ, but it's still a fun result, and I had a lot of fun doing this. So thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time for more. See ya.